Hey everybody, and thank you for watching TonesTube, where we make regular videos for regular people. So today what I wanted to talk about is a new KOTOBUKIYA to the collection. So I got an Imperial Scout Trooper to add as an addition to my KOTOBUKIYA collection. I also have a little sneak peek of a brand new item that just came out. It's the child Mandalorian little baby Yoda figure. That's the two things we're going to check out today. We're going to do an unboxing for y'all. I'm not going to unbox the little Yoda, but I will talk about it. I will review it and I will talk about it. I am going to do the unboxing of the Scout Trooper. So Star Wars fans, let's go. Drum roll, please. Yes, I'm a crazy Star Wars head, guys. A lot of my videos is definitely going to be about Star Wars. I think after this, maybe I'll take a little bit of a break as long as something cool and new doesn't come out in Star Wars. But let's face it, something cool and new comes out every other day in Star Wars. Let's get into it, y'all. Drum roll, please. So the Scout Biker is actually one of my faves. I don't really know why he's one of my faves. I don't understand. I just really think the mask is cool. It actually reminds me of the guy from Scream, but if you think about it, technically the Scout Trooper dude came out before the guy from Scream. I think it's just really a nice design. I really think that they captured that whole camping in the woods kind of feeling with this particular design on this particular trooper. Now, every Star Wars fan loves stormtroopers and the different types. So this was probably one of my faves. I also love the AT-AT driver. And of course, the basic white Stormtrooper. I also do love the brand new Stormtrooper in the newer movies with the way they connect the mouth and the eyes. The design is really nice there, and they're super shiny and awesomely cool. So Stormtroopers in general as a whole are a totally awesome part of Star Wars universe. This guy is definitely one of my faves. This is actually an older KOTOBUKIYA, very, very hard and rare and difficult to come by. This one, the box was kind of damaged. I actually got a really great deal on this item because the box was kind of scratched up. I know I'm a collector and all that stuff. I would prefer to display my KOTOBUKIYAs than keep them in a box. My Black Series figures and some of my smaller figures, I'll keep them in the package. But these guys I usually take out. The real quandary there is, do you keep the box? Do you not keep the box? Of course, I don't want to throw out the box, but who the hell has room for all these KOTOBUKIYA boxes? It's just not a realistic thing. Really love the sculpt on this one, and you guys are going to see how awesome it is. So let's continue with the unboxing. Before I do that, let's get some action. You know what kind of action y'all want. Thumbnail, thumbnail, thumbnail. Action, action, action. Imperial Scout Biker. Thumbnail. Star Wars Scout Biker. Imperial KOTOBUKIYA. Yeah! Alright, let's do it. Snap fit, guys. So the pieces really fit nicely together on these. In my opinion, the Artifacts KOTOBUKIYAs actually should be how all the KOTOBUKIYAs are, because I think these are the coolest looking. They're a nice size and they come together really nicely. Now, don't get me wrong, the smaller ones are definitely highly detailed, but I really don't care for the size compared to these ones. But they don't make them like this anymore, so that's why I was so excited to acquire this one. Let's check it out. KOTOBUKIYA unboxing from TonesTube. Regular videos for regular kiddios. Regular videos for regular people. Yeah, man. Scout Biker. Alright, so you gotta unwind the twisty thing, Scout Trooper. My scouts. My TonesTuber scouters. You guys are scouting TonesTube as you're watching me unbox this. So you got the nice little platform of the swampy Endor forest. Well, it's not really swampy, Dagobah swampy. But the forest of Endor platform. Forest of Endor platform. You got the twisty things. on back of this Imperial Scout Biker troop. So let's twist away. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Chubby checkers or chubby checker? I don't know, but I'm doing the twist, y'all. Come on, baby. Got all my twisties done. Ready to pull out some Scout Biker pieces. We're gonna build this one for y'all. We're gonna do the build with the Scout Biker assembly torso action. We got the bust of the Scout Biker. It's pretty straightforward, y'all. So I'm gonna say the weird thing is that it doesn't come with directions, but they do snap into place pretty nice and snug and simply enough. They really do. The early KOTOBUKIYAs, you gotta be careful because the stub nubs, the nub stubs, are not solid. They're hollow. So those nub stubs, not good. No bueno, KOTOBUKIYA. You really screwed the pooch. Oh wait, it does have directions. KOTOBUKIYA screwed the pooch on those ones that were hollow, but as they kept designing Star Wars KOTOBUKIYAs, they got a little bit better. The nub stubs are now solid. The little nub stubs things that come out and connect the figure to the hole. See the hole? The nub stub pieces, you know what I mean? Y'all see my Mandalorian video, know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying, nub stub? So yeah, it's easy enough, guys. You got the holes. You got the nub stubs. You just put the nub stubs in the hole. So I got my torso and my bust. I'm going to put this guy together. Push it down, use a little bit of force, not too much. All right, so you got the arms in the nub stub holes. Stick those guys in there. Man, I love these figs. I really wish KOTOBUKIYA continued to make these figs. Oh, these are beautiful, man. Oh, man. Oh, he looks like he's dodging some sort of beef or running away from some sort of beef. Or maybe he's getting shot at. I don't really know. Got a little hole, that little peg hole right there. Press it down to the peg hole. Scout Biker Troop. Sexy looking stormtrooper. All right, so there's your sculpt, KOTOBUKIYA steez. Thumbnail action. Scout Biker. This is really a beautiful thing, man. This is really sculpted nicely. I really love the way they did these figs. You guys see how beautiful this is. This is one of the nicest designs on a Stormtrooper to me. The AT-AT driver is my second favorite, I would say, or maybe my first favorite, and this is my second favorite, but I do love this one. So that's my unboxing, and that's my build on the Scout Biker Troop, and my review. It's a beautiful thing. KOTOBUKIYA. Can't wait to put this with the collection. I see y'all see that I got a little bit of Empire Strikes Back action going on back here. There's a reason for that. For me doing Empire Strikes Back, y'all, because it's the 40th anniversary of the Empire Strikes Back, which is my favorite Star Wars of all time. You guys know this if you saw some of my other vids. But the other thing I want to talk about today is Mandalorian the Child Yoda. I mean, this thing is so small, I can't even hold it. It keeps falling out of my hands. I'll give y'all some thumbnail on this. How tiny is the child? Thumbnail, the child. Yoda the child. Now, don't get me wrong. This is a nice, detailed little figure. But when I say little, I'm not kidding. This thing is tiny. It's about half an inch or maybe an inch. Wow. It's tiny, y'all. Tiny. So I'm starting to scratch my head to wonder how the hell I paid $8 or $12 for this thing. But I will say this. This is the first Mandalorian Black Series official The Child sculpt. Period. That Star Wars has made. It's official. It's The Child. It's Mandalorian. You guys know anything about Mandalorian? You guys know anything about The Child? You know that Disney and Hasbro should have made millions more of these Childs. When Mandalorian came out, it's that hit series with The Mandalorian. I hear Boba Fett's going to be in the new one. Let's see. It's going to be totally awesome. But The Child was a very sought after product when the Mandalorian series really got big. Everybody wanted a child item, and this is the first child item out, so awesome for that. But guys, my review on this is not so bueno because it's Tinies. I don't even want to take this out of the box because I'll probably lose it or throw it in the garbage by accident. That's how small it is. It is cool. You got a nice detail. You look a little closer. Nice detail on the child. Nice. It's nicely done considering how small it is. He's got, you know, his little thing in front of his face. He's got his little frog that he eats and the little stick that he steals from Mondo. I do like it, but I don't love it. So that's my review on The Mandalorian, the Black Series, The Child. This is a combo, multi-purpose vid that I'm sending y'all. I thought this was so tiny that I could squeeze it in, literally, to my KOTOBUKIYA Imperial Scout Biker Troop video. Mandalorian the Child is the first one out. I know he's a little kid, but I was expecting a little bit of a bigger fig. I guess in relationship to how big a 3.75 figure is, it's probably the right size. So if I were to put a 3.75 figure next to this, would be respectively sized. That's why he's so darn small. I'm psyched just because it's the Child and it's Mandalorian. I'm really psyched about having it. I'm not like super ridiculously in love, but it's great to have. I am super ridiculously in love with this KOTOBUKIYA Scout Biker Troop. And all my Star Wars fans, we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching TonesTube, where we make regular videos for regular people. We'll see you next time, guys.